another rock.
All right, what's up, family? So today we got more evidence on Chrisean Rock. It's not looking good for her at all. She out here, she tripping. I ain't gonna lie, she tripping. But let's go ahead and get into
Of evidence against Chrisean Rock. Now, in this video, we're going to be digging into some very overlooked moments from earlier over the last couple of years that seem to hint towards Chrisean Rock. You know what I'm saying? She might have had something to gain by Ronnie not being here anymore. The alleged father of her baby, who she's denied. She keeps saying that Blueface is the father of the baby. Everybody, including her own mother, believe that the baby was Ronnie's. Now, all of a sudden, Chrisean Rock is popping out going on streams with Blueface, and it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder, is he scared of her? Does she have dirt on him that she's forcing him to stream with her? Or does he know that her time is limited and he's trying to run it up, get some clout, get her to tell on herself because he knows that she's going away for a long time? I don't know. But what I'm going to do in this video is going to show you all the new evidence that's come out over the last 24, 36 hours.
That's what I do want to say. Something in the water ain't wet about this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to break the video down, but there's so much evidence against this girl. It's crazy.
And there's more and more evidence coming out by the day that just paints a damning picture of Chrisean Rock. And she's in full crash out mode, people. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is this. It's a very interesting clip. This is on the Chrisean family YouTube channel, funnily enough. Okay. But this is basically an old clip that recently resurfaced of Chrisean's mother giving her an ominous warning. So this just got uploaded 2 days ago. It's got nearly 1 million views. A lot of people are saying, hey, wait a minute. What the hell is this? So, this is Chrisean's own mother saying that she knew from the beginning that Chrisean Jr. wasn't Blueface's child. Look at this.
Mama ain't lying.
It's mommy. Hey. Okay. What up? Chill out. I know. Upset? Don't get all upset.
Blue need to know that too.
Ma, he spoke how he felt.
No, but he don't know. She gonna be in danger. I studied this. I watched this.
No, you have 12 children. I get it.
I don't tell him. I can't say I didn't tell you. You understand? Yeah. Or the blood will be on my hand. I'm ready to go.
Oh, the blood will be on her hands. See, mama ain't lying. And the mama look dead serious. And it seemed like Chrisean ain't taking it serious. Mama know something. Right, mama not crazy. She look crazy, but she ain't crazy.
Okay, Mom. You're not going to stop me from telling him. And I don't tell him it's not going to be on my hand.
Yep. Nope. Mama ain't lying. No. That woman sound like anybody else mama in that situation. Nope. You're not going to stop me from doing what I got to do. And you're not going to have my blood on nobody's hands. Because she can't sleep at night with that. Mama probably ain't like Chrisean is evil, gang. It take an evil person to take out, to kill somebody because they wanna get their son. That take an evil individual. For real, that take a black heart.
He let me go.
So she was yelling and screaming and pleading, trying to let him know this ain't your child, Blue. Says her mama might be an addict, but she not stupid. Damn, the mom is actually a real one. I'm glad this clip got brought back into rotation. The way she's screaming at her mama make me wanna, This is y'all's holy hand. Shout out to her mom. Look at how she yelled at her own mother. All right. She said she knew that Ronnie was Junior's father from day one. Send this to Blue for a reminder. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Now she says she's still trying to keep up the lie. Now Ronnie's blood is on all of them. It's very sus. Let's watch it again because there are a couple moments I want to point out.
It's mommy. Hey.
Okay.
What up? Chill out.
I know.
Yelling at her mama like that. I don't care what nobody say. A woman that disrespect her mama like that ain't no good. Just blunt like that, yelling at her face like she crazy, ain't no good. And the mama ain't doing nothing but saying something. You know what the mama's doing that's making Chrisean so upset? She's making Chrisean take accountability for her actions. And Chrisean ain't going for that. I think that's a problem. I would say that's a problem with women. That's a problem with everybody right now. Nobody want to take accountability for their actions with nothing. And as soon as you hold that mirror up to somebody and make them do that, you get this.
All upset? Don't get all upset.
Blue need to know that too.
Ma, he spoke how he felt.
No, but he don't know.
And I don't know where her siblings is at, but I know for a fact, you can't yell at my mom in front of me. You can't do that. I don't care if you her son, her daughter, you can't yell at my mom in front of me like that. So it's all. That's how I know. That's how I know the mama telling the truth.
He said she gonna be in danger. Blue needs to know.
I studied this. I want this.
No, you have 12 children. Forget it.
I don't tell him. I can't say I didn't tell you. You understand? Or
If I don't tell him, I can't say I didn't tell you.
the blood will be on my hand.
Or the blood will be on my hands.
I'm ready to go.
Mom, you, all right, Mom, you chill out. Mom, you chill out. Now it's pain. Okay, Mom.
You're not going to stop me from telling him.
You're not gonna stop me from telling him.
It's not going to be on my hand.
She said she don't want blood on her hands.
Yeah, that's what she said.
He doesn't know.
Mama not playing that shit. The mama not playing that shit.
Right. Even her crackhead looking mom knew something was up. So another recent clip that's been going around on the Exposing Chrisean Rock subreddit has showing Ronny Doe's former manager, okay,
You do like
basically
crazy.
discussing the threats that Ronnie was allegedly receiving. This is Jess West. She's been doing a lot of speaking out about this situation. She's not scared. She's speaking her mind. And this is more clips of her basically saying that there were threats that Ronnie was going to be, you know, deleted.
You know, during when Ronnie started getting really big, I want to say it was really after the Tasha K interview. I think that interview kind of blew him to the spotlight. He did Tacos and Shawarma with Elle, and then he did Tasha K. And after that, it was like crazy. And he started getting death threats, and he started getting threats. And he would tell me, I'm getting threatened from Chrisean and her family. I'm getting threatened. And I had gotten threatened by the circus members. I got my pages taken. I got doxxed. And I was just really trying to keep him focused. Like, Ronnie, it comes with the territory. They're going to try to scare you. Chrisean fans are psycho. They're going to try to make you back down and go in a corner and retract all your statements. So I was just in this mindset of like, go, go, go. We got to keep going. In this industry, you got to be fearless and relentless. You got to go, you know? So, you know, there was a couple times where we had to buy him plane tickets out of Maryland, fly him to Nevada because.
See, and you know, Jess West was actually talking about how she knows Ronny Doe's family, and she was saying how Ronny Doe's family don't want nothing to do with Chrisean Rock, and they're actually working with investigators. I don't know how true this is. This is all alleged, but she said they're actually working with investigators on bringing Chrisean down and getting their grandchild. So that's actually really, if this is what she's saying is true, this is crazy. So that's why when she speaks, I kind of listen, because if she really knows the family, she got another insight. And another thing she did point out was she said Ronnie knew Chrisean, people wanted him dead, and that frightened him. So that man, that's so sad to me, bro. That shit is so unfair.
He was scared for his life, and people ask me, you know, you hear all these rumors. Ronnie was in the streets. Ronnie was doing this. Ronnie was doing that. Ronnie never told me he was in fearful of his life from anybody else but Chrisean and her family. You get it?
Exactly. And it's not a and I'm not. And let's start there, because I don't know exactly like what he was doing in the streets. He really could have been in the streets on everything. But from what it looked like and how things are played out, it just don't look, it would be a real big coincidence that the streets got him. You know what I'm saying? Because what was going on, he was involved with Chrisean, and Chrisean is really on some demonic ass time, and like the shit she was doing, the shit she be on, you know what I'm saying, like the shit don't be right, and you can tell when somebody's influenced by something. You know, drinking, smoking, and drugs will make you get out of body real quick. And Chrisean, I really do feel like in this situation, I don't think that Ronny Doe died from the streets. Like he could have had just killed somebody, crashed out because of this situation, or did something crazy out in the streets, and then somebody came and got back at him. That could have happened. But the way it played out, it really don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to see.
I mean, it's pretty damning, all right? It says Ronnie was also doing music before Chrisean, and you can hardly call what Chrisean did music, but you know she tries to destiny swap with everybody because she doesn't have her own personality.
She doesn't have her own personality. And let me ask y'all this. Is that song that she made, do y'all think that she made that song because she was guilty? The whole Getting Close to God song or something like that? Like, it was a horrible song in my eyes. I got better music than that. That was horrible. But do y'all feel like that song was because she probably either felt bad or she was trying to take the heat off her for this Ronny Doe situation? Because that song, in my eyes, how I'm looking at it, the time frame kind of matches up. Everything kind of lines up from the Ronny Doe situation, from the song, from her want to talk about leaving the country. All this shit is just
says
all
it's like,
kind of
who
lining
didn't
up.
the Malones threaten? That's all they do, especially miss consequences pending. He also told Bonnie whilst on live with her about Krusty and her family because there are so damn many of them. And he said they're dangerous. Even if they can't stand each other, they'll come together to keep your unit safe and secure and then go separate ways again. He said it twice to Bonnie live. Funny how she only comes out now and states all of this, but didn't before it went viral or when TMZ dropped it. Yet she's got a pic of her and Blue after Ronnie died. If she thought he knew anything about it, or if Chrisean did it, then why go out partying, taking pics with the ops clout chaser to the highest degree next? People aren't feeling her, some of them. She spoke out as soon as she found out, but now she works at No Jumper. She interacts with people like Blueface for hostings. The whole industry is based on clout, and Ronnie became involved with her knowing that. She was helping him, and they all sign up for clout chasing. Now she's on a bigger platform. She's getting more attention, and people are seeing her. I'm sure you only have to go through her old posts on Instagram to prove that she's been a Ronnie supporter. Says, yep, and the manager has had the same consistent story throughout the years. This is probably the third time I've heard her state that he was not in the streets, that the only people threatening him was Krusty and the Malone family. She stated multiple times about having to fly him out of state because he was scared, but yet MS are believing a bitch you can't even finish.
Because like a lot of, like, it's so easy to just say, yeah, the nigga was in the streets. He had some street business. He died. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's so easy to say that. You know, and I'm going to say it. If he was white... It would have nothing to do with no streets. But, you know, this is just the hands we dealt with. It's so unfortunate that this young black man was trying to get a hold of his child. You know, he was messing with a whore. That's why, y'all, we got to watch who we... This is why men don't like whores, promiscuous women. This is exactly why, because it's not in us. It's not in a man. It's as a man, like, I can't be with you and then I'm arguing about if that's my child or not. It's like every man will be scared as hell. It's like every man's fear. To be with a girl and then that baby come out and it's not his, take care of a kid that's not his, that's tough for any man. It's just not in us. God didn't design us like that. That's just not in us. That's not us. That's why we don't like hoes. That's the truth. We don't like hoes because we don't like that. And as you see in this situation, Ronnie's biggest fear came to life. I mean, this is so sad to me, bro. Imagine you messing with a girl. You know she kind of out there, but you mess with her anyway. Take the benefit of the doubt. End up getting her pregnant. She get pregnant. You know it's your baby. She come back to the city to have your baby. Then, you know, I bet you guarantee you they was talking regular at first. And then Chrisean probably picked a side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Blueface got more money. Blueface got a better situation. It's going to look better if Blueface is the dad. And you know what I'm saying? And I think when that happened, and it did look like when she was pregnant, it would make sense Blueface was the dad because that's all she was talking about. So I think she just didn't want to take accountability for Ronnie. And it's so sad that Ronnie had to lose his life because, you know, he was just trying to get a hold of his son. But you gotta leave the devil henchmen alone. And whores are the part of the devil's henchmen because they whores.
Sentence, let alone keep the same story. Never seen so many naive, stupid people in my life when it comes to her fan base. That shit crazy. Okay,
she got a crazy fan base. I ain't gonna lie.
So he actually had a job when it happened. He had a van and everything, was doing some type of trade like landscaping or painting or house construction work. I think he'd been working for about 4 to 6 months prior. He'd gotten himself together. I remember seeing a clip where the van was shown. It had a cab where he sat to drive and an open flat back to place tools with a canopy covering the tools. It was a brown cream color older van, but hey, everyone got to start somewhere. And I think I remember talk about Ronnie and Bonnie doing something together like a song or something because both of them started to gain attention and have a fan base. I guess the others didn't like that fact neither. All of you are on here talking bad about this woman. Do your research before saying she never spoke out because clearly you have no idea what you're talking about. Just say that you didn't know who she was before and that's why your behind was in the dark. Also, learn to understand how trends and algorithms work. You're seeing what she is saying now because Ronnie's investigation is trending. She's getting interviews for that same reason. Not everything is a conspiracy. She's been saying this for a long time. I agree. Right? I agree. So These are similar statements that she made years ago, right? She'd been saying this. We don't need to sit here and watch the whole thing. But Jess West, she'd been saying this, all right? She'd been saying it. So now we're hearing once again from Quell. This is the person who first came forward with the claims that Chrisean Rock was being investigated, and he was confronted about his own alleged role in the murder. This says exclusive former interview with the alleged hitman Quell. It says Quell admits he was the person who sent the info to WAC 100. Right, so this is a long clip, but they're saying this whole thing is an admission of the crime.
Hey y'all, shout out to Queen Lex. Look at this, y'all.
Just because I told WAC 100 he died don't mean nothing. You are banking on WAC 100, keeping it real and not snitching. But I just want you to know that the WAC 100 is a federal. Niggas don't care about that no more. What you want me to call Woody right now? Hold up.
Niggas don't care about that.
You sent the WAC. You want me to call Woody right now? Hold up, time out. You want me to call? What about that? What about when you let WAC know that Ronnie was gone?
This is the hitman, y'all.
I can do that.
That said how many detectives came and talked to him.
He's a blogger. Well, he did.
But my thing is, if he the hitman, why would he go on live and talk about some, you know, they looking for Ronnie? Like, why would he go on live and tell on himself like that? Or say the police is talking to him? So if that's the hitman, that's the same dude that went live and was talk. So that is confusing.
I'm like, damn, what the fuck, bro? You know
y'all
he
let me know in the
comments. I didn't know he
comments.
died. I'm about to post it on my page. Okay. But did you know?
If y'all made it this far, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We on the way to 1,000.
WAC 100 is a federal informant. Let me call Woody right now on the phone. He will tell you this. That I'm gonna be talking to WAC about murder. That's the thing. I'd have been in jail. If I did anything and told WAC, I'd have been in jail. Okay. You don't think WAC would have? If Blueface owed me $100,000.
And now that's cap. So we already know he's a liar, right? Saying WAC's a federal informant. People love to say that. But, like, that's never been proven. There's never been any evidence presented for that. So, like, you got me thinking you were lying now.
Why did you send him a picture?
Well, I can't agree because WAC, I'm not saying he a fad, but WAC got some shit going on. I'm gonna be real. And I don't know how he always gets some pictures.
I sent him a picture? Yeah. Because I just want to be messy. Why would you do that, though? You don't think no, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because we ain't got no problem. I really don't have no problem with you. Somebody sent me a picture, right? And it was in a group chat with a lot of it. No, you don't know. Somebody made a group chat and sent the picture out. Chrisean was in the group chat, nigga. What do you mean, somebody? Okay, no, Chrisean didn't send a picture, though. Nigga, did y'all see his album? Why you playing semantics with me? A fan sent the picture. And Chrisean knew she was in the fucking group chat. What are you talking about? Can I say something, though? Well, as far as my knowledge, I was the only person that opened that group chat, and I'm the one that sent it. Justice. And Chrisean in the same group. I mean, you know, I got group chats right now, people sending me stuff. Okay, is that the only group chat that you and Chrisean was in? Yes or no? No. Exactly. So stop fucking playing with this, boy. Okay, all right, so me and Chrisean was in another group chat. What that mean? What you mean, what that mean? Why would you lie about it in the beginning? I never lied about it. Right. That's what it is. You came on line and act like you didn't know what happened.
She did catch his ass on a lie.
Oh, I didn't know. Y'all tell.
See, now, you know, he just got caught up in the lie on live. And he just said the police came and talked to him on live. So he needs to stop going live. I think he should stop going live. This is getting crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
If it's true or not. He came online like, oh, I didn't know. Nigga. What do you think you're doing? It's for the comment, it's the engagement. See, if you study YouTube like I do, he's now trying to say he just wanted it. No, it's not working on me. The engagement. Don't play with me. Don't come with me about no damn engagement. I'm a troll. That's what I do. You
See, that's what I'm saying. Then you can't take nobody serious. Then every time somebody get caught up, they say, I'm a troll. That's what I do. Like, man, yeah, I think he getting caught up. I think he just got caught up because now he's saying he trolling. I that's one thing I hate. It's like somebody who don't make no sense and they just start trolling. You just got caught up.
I thought that since y'all was in a group chat that y'all could talk through the comments. Run away from the camera with me. Honey. Ain't no honey. Remember when you was talking about how they was gonna rob that girl? Remember when you told me about that? Yeah, they was. Okay then. Y'all was and answer this. Was y'all not gonna rob Blueface, nigga? Was you, Trauma? Y'all niggas was gonna rob Blueface. She called y'all. Y'all was setting that up. Don't look at me crazy. No, she called Chastity. I didn't. We done. son. You know why it didn't happen. It didn't happen because I didn't have nothing to do with it. If I had something to do with it, we'd have robbed his ass. Trust me. Well, y'all probably on rob. He'd have got robbed. 100,000. I need it. 100,000. I need it. 12. Fuck Blueface. Blueface just blocked me from commenting on his Twitch yesterday. Yeah, and he blocked you because he did not want you to kill Ronnie. Chrisean did. He's not cool with you because of what you did. You let Chrisean trick you, my nigga, into thinking that Blueface wanted him. Chrisean played on you, bro. She played on you. Got you to do that. Say something.
Chrisean, it sounds like Chrisean is playing everybody though, and I ain't gonna hold you. Sound like she played Ronnie. She had Ronnie nose wide the fuck open, you know, and Ronnie just he fell for that. If this story is true, she probably played the henchman and thinking, yeah, Blueface gonna with you, Blueface gonna throw you 100,000, yeah, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Some dick riding ass nigga like this, and so then he go, you know, and it sound like, and I'm gonna be so real. It sound like all these years when Blueface was talking crazy about this girl, he was dead smack on point. She do sound like a setup girl. She do sound like backdoor queen. She crazy. We seen the way she was drinking with that baby. And we don't gotta keep pulling up pictures of the baby and Ronnie. The baby and Ronnie look just alike. I'm not crazy. I'm not no doctor. I didn't see no test, so I can't. This is all alleged. But from my opinion, in my eyes, they look just alike. That baby don't look like Blueface. Blueface got kids. Blueface kids look like him. That boy don't look like him. That boy look like his daddy, Ronny Doe. That's just the truth. That's how I look at it. But
so this is the narrative that's been pushed around, right? And I feel like his reaction is very interesting. The narrative that's being pushed is that Chrisean made him think that Blueface wanted Ronnie dead for 100,000. And then it turned out they're saying that this is just a theory that's going around, right? I can't substantiate this with facts.
This
right?
all
It's just opinions, theories. I'm not responsible for these opinions that are going around. But what the theory that's going around is that basically she was trying to frame Blueface for having this guy kill Ronnie. Now, he is going to give more of a context to those rumors. And as he said himself, he's a troll. He's just trying to farm engagement online.
Which is ridiculous. And I hate that shit. That trolling shit. I don't think he trolling. I think he just got caught up in some BS and he just turned it down to trolling. I'm trolling now because he got caught up in a lie.
Opportunity that you did not get.
Shout out to Queen Lex.
What the fuck made you think Blueface wanted Ronnie dead? No, Blueface ain't want Ronnie dead. Blueface trying to figure out who the daddy. He respected the fact that Ronnie was the daddy.
Blueface ain't trying to figure out who the daddy is. Blueface know that's not his son. Every man, you know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know. And the boy ain't growing up looking like Blueface either.
I wanted Ronnie going to go with her narrative, Quill. I respect it to him. I respect it. You fell for it. You fell for it. I tell everybody Ronnie looked like the baby. You fucking fell for it. I tell everybody I feel where Ronnie was coming from. Baby, if you put him on it, tell everybody. That baby need that man more than anything. You see how he's struggling. That baby is struggling.
I think that's the saddest part in the world. That's nail on the head. That baby need Ronnie more than anybody else. That baby don't need Chrisean. That baby don't need Blueface. That baby need Ronnie more than anybody else. Because Ronnie seemed like the only person that wanted the baby in the best situation possible. Everybody keep talking about stop talking about Chrisean Rock, blah, blah, blah. Listen. Y'all seen what that girl did when she was pregnant with that baby. I know women that got pregnant at 18, 19, and they had to stop drinking, smoking. Chrisean was grown as hell when she was pregnant with that baby. She just didn't care. She didn't care. And I don't think she knew exactly who the baby daddy was. And I think I know the doctor gives you a range when you conceive the baby. And I almost positive when she realized that date that, okay, this is probably Ronnie's baby. She probably thought she was going to play it off. And then, you know, Ronnie wasn't going for that. He just wasn't. It's not hard for you to do the math. I was with Chrisean this day. Baby was birthed this day. That's my baby. I'm pretty sure they were still talking. I'm pretty sure they was talking. I'm pretty sure she told him this is yours. Ooh, I'm pretty sure they had those conversations. But when you're dealing with a wicked motherfucker, they could switch. They could play you like that. They could lure you in. It's like talking to the devil almost. You let somebody lure you in. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it ended up the worst way for bro. She got, man, she
he don't got real love around him. This man was willing to die about his son. Because guess what? Blueface
die
ain't
about
taking
his
care of the baby.
son.
Blueface don't give a fuck about the baby. Everybody, I feel
Don't
what
give a rat's ass.
Baby, look at Junior. He needs somebody that
That's
knows.
what I said. That's what I said in the last video too. I said, man, you see Ronnie going 10 times harder for him than Blueface ever did. We ain't never seen Blueface pop up for this kid and for this baby. Ronnie was in the mall, damn near following Chrisean like, man, I need my son, shorty. I need my son. Let's get a fraternity test. He was doing everything in the world just to simply prove that the baby was mine. He was doing what any nigga would do if he wanted to be in their child's life. Because guess what? If I had a kid with a girl and she told me I couldn't see my son, I'm busting down doors too. I'm meeting you at the store too. Peekaboo ho, what's up? This is my kid. You lost your mind? That I would too. That's the whole thing. Like any man that wants to take care of their child gonna do that. Oh, all right, it's not my kid. Let's go get a test in. What's wrong with getting a test? Let's just, if it's not mine, if the test come back and say it's not mine, I'll take it on the chest. I'll look like a goofy. I'll take my L. But until this paperwork come back and say that, I'm going to keep fighting for my son. So my whole thing is, why does Ronny Doe get to lose his life? Why couldn't Chrisean or why couldn't Ronnie just get his fraternity test? If the baby was Ronnie's, what was wrong with that? That's some demonic shit. Chrisean even said Ronnie was probably one of the last boys left in his family and only boys in his family, and they love the hell out. So give them the grandson because, you know, Ronnie didn't deserve to die. And there's evidence saying that people saying Ronnie was only scared of Chrisean family. He had no street beef. Ronnie ain't had no street beef. So it seems like Chrisean, she don't got her ducks in a row.
That baby need that man more than anything. You see how he's struggling. That baby is struggling, and he don't got real love around him. This man was willing to die about his son.
Cause guess what? Blueface don't take care of the baby. Blueface don't give a fuck about the baby. I wish Ronnie was the father and still here.
He was the father, Quill.
I'm a gangster. I ain't taking no nigga away from their kid.
The only parent that really loved that baby.
So you saying I took Ronnie?
You did, Quill. I'm sorry, I can't play this game with you. I know you did it, okay? And look at his face.
Damn.
I know you did it.
I love this shit right here.
Come on.
How long you been dead for? Like 2 years now?
Don't disrespect them.
No,
right?
answer your question.
You know how long you've been dead.
So if you been dead,
you ain't live on the fucking anniversary. You ain't live on the anniversary. Stop playing with me.
Like I said,
he trolling that hard. He went live on Ronny Doe anniversary and said, man, how long he even been dead? Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shit.
If he
whatever happened to you, happened to you. And you trolling.
Listen, honey,
it's not a funny situation. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm gonna be real. It's not a funny situation, bro. Somebody's dead because they wanted to. Put any other man in this situation. Like, people that's trolling, put yourself in that situation. If you was messing with a girl turns sour on you, you try to get a hold of your child, and you get killed. That's not funny. Was nothing about that funny at all. See what I'm saying? Now, mind you, watch who you mess with. You know what I'm saying? Because Chrisean, the boy shouldn't have been messing with Chrisean whatsoever. At all. A girl that's hypnotized about another man. I would never have put my ding-a-ling in Chrisean. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Especially not because she's not beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. Well, used to be a beautiful girl. But look at her actions and how she acts. That's disgusting. Don't no real man want a promiscuous women. Don't no real man want a whore. Why? Because whores will fuck up your kingdom. Whores will get you killed. Whores will have another man's baby. Whores will let another man in their life. We don't, it's just not in us to like that. So, city girls, stay up. But you're never going to find love that you're looking for being a city girl, being a whore. It's just not going to happen.
For 2 years.
It's not designed like that.
You know he has a family and shit, Quill. You know he's a family and shit. And
You see my daughter?
you don't want the judge to say that you wasn't remorseful.
What's wrong with Star now?
You see my beautiful daughter?
Yeah.
You think I'm going to go do something to a bluffing ass county nigga?
That's what makes me mad. Because I don't want you to be out of their life. I don't. When I hear you, when I heard you,
Can I talk?
fucking.
Time out. My girl, no Chrisean.
You fuck
My
with that
girlfriend.
Fuck. Tell her about you fucking Chrisean at the hotel that night when Chastity got mad at you. Tell her, nigga. Tell her about the night you fucked Chrisean the night you asked her could you come home. Yeah, I know you know.
Wow.
You fucked Chrisean that night. She got a half a baby for $50.
Damn. So I don't know if any of this is true. This is all alleged, man. This is crazy. So the hitman was fucking on Chrisean too? Chrisean a straight slut. If that's the case, we can't say this is true, y'all. So don't kill me in the comments now and say, "Oh my God, you're bashing her." I'm not bashing her. I'm just saying, if any of this is true, she's a whore. If it's not true, she's cool. But this ain't looking good.
Chastity was mad because you and Chrisean left her all fucking night, nigga.
Oh, you be studying me. I mean, me and Chrisean was smoking in my car. My girl
was fucking.
Come on. My girl know Chrisean.
You fucked
my girlfriend knows Chrisean got my girl.
You playing with? I really do this.
So somebody not locked up for crime?
Well, and you know you did. And the fact that he's smiling and stuff like that.
Since you're thorough, I want to know what killer that you know going to do something to somebody and going to go crazy like this and ain't been locked up yet?
Woody.
Right. I was just finna say, we see this all the time. We see this all the time. I ain't gonna lie. We see killers going live all the time and talk crazy for clout. We see it, so I can't rule it out. But at the same time, it is a little reckless because that's what I said too. It's like he doing all this and he's the alleged killer. That don't make sense. But we see it all. A lot of shit we see that don't make sense.
Different. They gave him immunity to get on.
That's who you want to be like. The fuck?
Okay, y'all, look at this. Look at this.
I tell you in Woody chat, nigga.
And I will do a part 2, y'all. He admitted to screwing Chrisean that night, y'all.
I've been catching bodies. I wasn't doing nothing to no fucking Ronnie.
You've been catching bodies.
I don't promote that. That's not true.
I've been putting that out on niggas. Ronnie, I wouldn't waste. Trust me, I would.
And so now that he want to be disrespectful and stuff, I'm always thinking in my mind, I'm always thinking about Ronnie's family. I'm always thinking about them, and I know that people gonna send them stuff and stuff like that. And I started, because see, now you're not finna just be on here kikiing and stuff like it's funny, and you trying to take this light. So I had already had it made up in my mind. Alexis, I think you done got all you gonna get up out of this one. Watch this.
If I had the chance, I would have beat the shit out of Ronnie for saying what he said about trauma. He's not worth taking his life.
He did not disrespect trauma. You kept trolling him. You kept trolling Ronnie. You kept picking with him. Well, you know you did. You gonna lie with Chrisean.
You gonna lie like this?
What you mean?
I caught him on a video.
What are you talking about? No, you was trolling him when the shit happened in the mall.
Okay, come back for part 2.
So look, if that's the alleged hitman, all right, he talking a little bit too much, all right? I'll be honest with you. And he said, is someone not arrested for the murder? I would like to know who that is. Says Chrisean was also in the group chat where he sent the picture of the crime scene, and he admits that. Why does Chrisean and Whack 100 need confirmation of Ronnie's death? It says because she had Quell think that Blue was the one that was going to pay him, and this is the reason he sent it to Whack, because Blue was in jail. Blue didn't have nothing to do with it. It was Chrisean lying ass. There was also the same people she was going to have come to California and rob Blue. That's probably how he got Whack's number, because when Whack tells the story, he says someone who knew Chrisean confirmed the plot, and Quell can't hold ice water. People saying throw them all in jail. Said if he really did it, then he's going to fold like a lawn chair in the interrogation room. He couldn't even handle a conversation with that lady, and she untrained. So I thought he was going to talk to the police 2 Mondays ago. What happened? I think he lied to get Sean's attention. I think he lied about when he talked to them. I think he'd already snitched. I'm getting the vibe he already took a plea.
No, that comment earlier, I agree with that. If he do get in the courtroom, he's singing like a bird, because that lady that was just asking him regular questions was having him stumble over his words to the point where he had to backtrack and go back to saying, I'm just trolling. Well, you can't do that in the court of law, sir. So if they really is taking him and they're asking him questions, he's gonna fold. He's gonna fold and he's gonna snitch on Chrisean. Almost.
I can't keep up with the situation. She get locked up or what? This is absolutely my theory is she tipped off the feds. The money she sent to Quell is the reason the feds are involved now. If it's murder for hire, they're definitely going to get involved, and the feds known for cracking them cases, and in some cases the max is the death penalty. It is crazy. They're saying it's obvious that Whack 100 knew someone from Baltimore who was either at the scene or knew someone who was there. Process of elimination narrows it down to a few people, Chrisean being one of them. They're saying this is Whack's reaction to the picture that Quell sent him. Oh my God.
You speak against me, disrespect me, I'm not going to have nothing but disrespect for you. I don't give a fuck who he is. I don't give a fuck who know it. I ain't got no condolences or nothing. Fuck that nigga.
So apparently, I mean, I don't know what type of potato this photo was taken on, the screenshot was taken on, but it says, this is the scene, something Chrisean, something for boyfriend, blogger, blank, something talked about, got killed. And then that's kind of the thing there. Okay, this is actually a more higher quality image. So Wack posted this on his page, The 100 Show, said, never knew this man Ronnie, but I heard he called me out by my name. It took blank for people to know, to now know your name. You made it to half my age. Now you're on Blue Rock TV front page. Batter up. It says, this is a scene from Chrisean Rock's ex-boyfriend's Roddy murder scene. He was just shot and killed. That's crazy. Wack 100 is a demon. I'm not trying to get on Wack's wrong side whatsoever, okay? This is just documenting what was said, what was going around. All right, we done seen that.
And let me ask y'all something. I guess people from California, is that like the Cali thing, just to be gangster for the rest of y'all life? Like to die being a gangster? Because Wack 100 is, to me, he just old as hell.
It says, why the hell would Quell have Wack 100's number in his group chat and Wack was on no jumper? He basically backtracked on everything he said previously. He's guilty too. He was so nervous. I don't agree with that, but I do think Wack is just trying to separate himself from this already. It says, I think Wack and Quell already talked to detectives and are cooperating. More than likely, they were told to throw off suspicion as not to spook Chrisean and her family of thugs. Their main concern is not keeping the public updated with truths, and that's A-OK. Let's not speculate who's lying and who's not. It's going to play out just right, I promise. I watched a lot of Law and Order. I know these things, lol. So let's move on to another piece of evidence, okay? So in the meantime, whilst all of this is going on and while Chrisean's time is running out, the sand is slipping through the center of the hourglass very quickly. Blueface and Chrisean Rock have been live streaming together, even though just last month Blueface claimed he wanted nothing to do with her or her son. It makes me think, all right, is there some kind of extortion going on? Is Blueface realizing that her time is up and it's going to be viral to have her on here snitching on herself? Maybe this is a sting operation and Blueface is like, I'm going to get her comfortable on the stream and get her to admit what's going on. But this is a throwback clip. Blueface says, Chrisean Jr. is not my kid and Chrisean's not my baby mama. He didn't want nothing to do with her not so long ago.
It's not my kid. It's not my baby mama. I'm not claiming that nigga. I'm not claiming her. We're not. It's not that. If I'm fucking you and your kids are around, I'm going to be nice to him. I'm going to do little handshakes.
Right.
Rough him up, give him a little tickle monster, all the shits.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's how niggas sound when they not the dad. He don't even sound bogus. Like, bro, if I go with a girl, right? If I go talk to a girl and she got kids, and I go kick it at her house, I'm gonna be cute, cool with her kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be cool with the kids. What's up, little man? What's going on? What's going on, man? And then I'm gonna go back and smash on moms, or whatever the case may be. Or, you know, like, he just sound like a regular nigga. Like, no, that's not my kid. Like, I got my own kids. He's not dissing her. You know what I'm saying? It's just not his kid. Excuse me. It's just not his kid. And he sound like a regular nigga. We would all do the same thing. See the you know what I'm saying?
That gunshot at the end was a little bit brazy. Like, what? What? They're saying, poor Junior, no one loves him. This is really sad. It is really sad. The whole thing's sad. Waiting for Chrisean to crash out. So 20 days ago, he talking about he ain't got nothing to, don't want nothing to do with her. It ain't his kid. He said he'll ruffle the kid's stomach or whatever he said. But 2 weeks ago, at the end of July, a post appeared on Blueface Instagram claiming the opposite. And people were saying that this was suspicious. All right. I don't know if he was trolling. I don't know if he was hacked. A lot of people were suspicious. Said this move right here has everything to do with investigators asking questions in Baltimore about Ronnie's son. This whole weekend is an act. This was 13 days ago. It says Blueface publicly claims Junior. Chrisean has to be smiling after this. He posted it and said, my son. This is Blueface's story. My son. That's crazy. That is actually insane. So that was said. Finally. All right. Said she did this the first time he was reported dead, posted those fake DNA papers of Blue being the dad. She's trying to get ahead of the narrative per usual. Exactly. It's all about Ronnie. They're linking up together to throw the feds off from thinking that that's Ronnie's child. Why? Motive for murder. That's an extremely stupid move on their parts. Them linking up is more damning evidence as opposed to them not being together. Plus, she brought her...
Because she already gave them motive because Chrisean Rock went on live and already said Ronnie was trying to kill her. He wanted her. She didn't love him anymore. Like, she already gave Ronnie motive. I mean, she already gave the feds motive that Ronnie wanted her dead, And why she would want to kill Ronnie. She already told on herself. So that's out the window, gang. You know
Brother along with her.
That's
she didn't do
window.
that when she went to Miami, California a couple of weeks ago. So why is she with him? Why is he with him now? The block is hot and we might be seeing a perp walk. But the serious question is, where is Junior? Right? Comments on TikTok seem to think Krusty took his phone and deleted.
Who names the baby? Okay. Chrisean, what boy you know is named after their mother? Junior. Juniors are after the dad, bro. Like, I've always seen a junior, oh, you named after your dad. Oh, if you a junior, I'm a junior, I'm named after my mom. Like, what? Come on, bro. I wish Chrisean wants to be a nigga so bad. Like, what's wrong with girls just being girls? Stay out the streets. You want to be a nigga so bad, your son's name is Chrisean Rock Jr. Like, come on, gang. You sleeping around like a nigga. You doing everything like a nigga. And so now my whole thing is, if somebody was to come, one of Ronnie's people was to come and take Chrisean Rock's face off, you know, everybody would be like, oh, why would you, you know, why you killing women? We can't be. This bitch out here tripping, and she getting other motherfuckers smoke, allegedly. And when we seen all the disrespect that Blueface was giving her, it's starting to make sense. I'm not condoning disrespect towards women. I just say leave the hoe alone, but still, it's starting to make a lot more sense. When, you know what I'm saying? And it's not disrespectful to say, this is not my child. The child is dead. Chrisean got him, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, but this ain't my child. That's not disrespectful. It sounds disrespectful when you don't know the details, but that's not disrespectful at all. If it's not your kid, it's not your kid. And you being honest about that. Because it's like I said before, it's not in us to take care of somebody else's child. We can. You know, you got some men that will step up. But it's just, that's why a lot of men don't like whores. Because our biggest fear is if you get pregnant and you have that baby and it's not mine, most men will lose their mind. It's not in us to like that. That's not something we like. That's not something any man is gonna. We're just here for. That's one of our biggest fears.
Navia pics and uploaded these. Of course, they're ecstatic about BF claiming Junior. What's Krusty gonna do when Navia and Rella have their babies? Right? They're both guilty of sin. I hope Blueface and Chrisean rot in prison for what they've done to Ronnie and his child. She posted that. It's already gone off his page. They're both clowns.
Blueface.
They're high on drugs. This is crazy. So they basically were detained on live stream after returning from a show in San Diego. So this is the sort of nonsense that they're getting into. Blueface and Chrisean Rock has run in with cops after San Diego show captured on live stream. So Blueface and Chrisean Rock were pulled over by San Diego police following the rapper's show Saturday night, and the tense encounter was all captured on his live stream. When this clip was going around, some people thought, finally, justice is here for Chrisean, but no, that isn't what was going on. Look at this. Says, according to what appeared to unfold on the live stream, Blue, Chrisean, and others were stopped by members of the San Diego Police Department shortly after his performance at Blue Temple Blue Cabana.
Because look at the fucking people. Okay, look.
Don't you know you're right, bro?
Stop doing that.
You know you're right?
Stop doing
For a
that.
small fee, I could be a lawyer right now.
What is your problem?
For a small fee, I could be a lawyer right now.
Okay. I'm like,
On the low.
Put it on this, put it on this.
On the low, I could be a lawyer right now.
stop talking.
Oh, girl.
It's just people around.
We're right here trying to get our drug night going in the big God for Chrisean Rock.
That's what I'm telling you.
Right? You guys are doing this on purpose in the site to me.
And your first name?
I literally had conversations with you guys in the bar. And people within the city to let them know that we're going to be out of this.
It's so crazy that she pregnant. They went through all of this. Don't y'all think it's crazy? They went through all of this craziness. Chrisean went over crazy for Blueface, getting him tatted all over her body. And she pregnant right now, and the baby's probably not even his. That's what I'm saying, y'all, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. And leave the hoes alone, dog. I don't care how much a hoe can tell you she love you. It don't matter, because look at this. She not only is she promiscuous, she letting multiple men shoot the club up. Shoot the club up, shawty, make it. Like, for real. It's crazy, bro.
If you want to put your equipment up here safely, I know it's expensive. All right, give me 1 second.
Yeah, that is tense. It says cops were seen asking the rapper and members of his camera crew to exit the vehicle. Video from the live stream appeared to show Blueface and others temporarily placed in handcuffs while Chrisean held her young son, Chrisean Jr., who Blueface has repeatedly denied being the biological father of. It's unclear from the live stream why the vehicle was stopped or whether any citations were issued. The circumstances surrounding the traffic stop remain based on what was allegedly captured and discussed during the live stream. San Diego Police Department had been reached out to. I don't think they commented. The group was ultimately released. There's no indication from the footage that Blueface and Chrisean were arrested in connection with the encounter, and the rapper and his crew appear to comply with officers' instructions. Blueface and Chrisean have had a highly publicized, often tumultuous relationship over the years. Now look, that was sus. The cops are on them. They're monitoring them, right?
Yeah.
Remember that Dirk's on monitoring me? They're monitoring them. Now, they've continued live streaming together, and it's been super weird. During their recent, one of their recent streams, Chrisean Rock talked about running away. Listen to this, right? They're saying brought to you and boosted by Zeus Network and Israel.
I really want to go to Jerusalem.
A bunch of demons.
I really want to go somewhere where God baptized at, like the Jordan.
Oh my God!
Places where Jesus Christ was.
Hey, bro. Every time they start tweaking, that's how you know a whole line. And I ain't trying to sound bogus as hell, because you know you allowed to find God, but that's most of the time how you find the whole line. Once they start talking about God, and I want to go to Israel. Go open your Bible and go meditate. It ain't got nothing to do with where you want to go to Israel, because you're about to get locked up in America. That's about to happen. But how about if you want to go find God, go find God. Get off the internet. Stop going live talking about it. You got to go find God. Like God, when you go find God, bro, you really go find God. Like people just, you go-go's, people look into you years later and they like, bro, oh, they go to church. They do all type of stuff now. People just find out. But all this shit right here, this is fake. That's a facade. And all of a sudden, you want to get your spirituality up. And it's probably haunting her. A lot of these things, man, when you out there tripping like that and you out there in the world and you in the streets, that shit haunts you, bro. You know, and it's not just, and let's say she didn't kill Ronnie. Think about the shit she was doing, just the baby alone. She got to deal with that. Yeah, I was drinking, smoking with my son. Now my son came out crazy. Whether it's Ronnie baby or Blueface baby. The baby came out messed up because of me. She got to deal with that. She got to deal with how her and her sisters be getting into it and exposing family business and stuff like that and everything online and all that. She got to deal with that. So it's a lot of things she's dealing with that she probably do need God, and she probably is looking for God on the low. You know what I'm saying? But I think right now what this is going on is, I think this more so because she's getting cracked down about this situation. You know, this situation starting to come more and more to the light, and I think it's eating at her. And you know, like I said before, once they start doing this, yep. I don't know why. This a whole special though. This is a 304 special. You know, shout out to the 304 special. Every time somebody start tweaking and stuff like that, all of a sudden, now I'm close to God. God is on my side. I want to go find God. Like that's what they're
present. And I'm wondering why I haven't experienced those places, the same places Jesus experienced.
She trying to get the hell out of the country, man. All right, she's trying to get the hell out of the country. This was earlier today. This is how they trick Christians in America to support Israel, also cheer on degeneracy. It's also Zionist propaganda hiding behind Christianity to make Christians complacent with degeneracy. As a Christian, you're allowed to say, no, I don't support her actions, end of. You're allowed to have a red line. What kind of Christian do you support? I'm sorry, I'm not going to put my tinfoil hat on, but I do find
Christian. Everybody's Christian once they get caught up in some BS. Everybody that found God or Christian once they get caught up in some BS. So, you know what I'm saying? I think Chud the Builder got out of jail and said something like that. Like, he a Christian God on his side. Like, bro, no, bro. Like, you know, let
really lame when people just try to make everything about Israel. Like, brother, I don't think the Israeli psyop is extending to Chrisean Rock. I don't think the Israeli Zionist lobby is paying Chrisean Rock to do things, right?
Probably not.
I think we're going a little bit too ridiculous with this one. But basically, okay, she is obviously hinting at leaving the country, and I think she would like to flee if she could, in my opinion. Now, Redditors on the Exposing Chrisean Rock subreddit also uncovered, oops-a-daisy, an X post where she apparently tagged Trump. Now, is this going to come up? Yeah. So her supporting Trump, she's trying to work on that. She's trying to pre-order that pardon. All right, not the first person we've seen try and pull this one. All right. And
Is she serious? She just gonna keep telling on herself? God gonna continue. Damn. Chrisean is evil. She don't.
Tate tried to pre-order a pardon, but I think it got stuck buffering over there. Said God going to continue to use Donald Trump. Jesus bless our president in Jesus' name, amen. All right, please, I need that pardon. Says I wonder would all the would all the old crack babies who drank in their own pregnancies and have been living on government assistance for the last 50 years approve of this. So just like she's planning to go on to Jerusalem, she's got no idea what's happening in the real world. I bet she's never voted once. She'll do anything to go viral, which she's not going viral for. This dumb shit. Who cares about a crack baby who supports Donald Trump? Trying to get a favor.
Damn.
All right, that's my thought. She's trying to be friendly, looking for a presidential pardon. She's cooked. No pardons for you, ho.
Yeah, everybody.
Right, so during another moment from the stream, she raised eyebrows when she claimed where she's from. She's from Baltimore, but no, in this instance, she said she's from Bodymore.
Seymour,
nigga. Excuse me.
What's Seymour? Because you
Baltimore.
No.
Baltimore.
We straight from Bodymore, okay?
Bodymore.
Oh yeah.
Bodymore.
What? Oh man, that's some wicked shit right there, bro. That's some wicked shit, and she's smiling. Bodymore. Now this don't mean she killed Ronnie. This don't mean she killed anybody. But if it comes back that she killed that boy, and she was on live saying shit like this, do you know how horrible that is, gang? That's so wicked, gang. Like, what's wrong with being a girl? So now when somebody come bust you upside your head or take your motherfucking face off, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be like, oh, Chrisean Rock, y'all niggas kill Chrisean. Nah, Chrisean from Bodymore. She liked to catch bodies. So she became a body. Streets need a body. Shout out, man.
Shout out to SOS Weeder.
But Bodymore? Isn't that where your baby father got murdered? Okay, that's a little bit crazy. So in this, she claimed that her and Blueface were more than just friends, all right, according to this clip. Apparently it's serious between them again. Look at this one.
We like married technically.
They look like two crackheads. That's a damn shame. Y'all get off them drugs, man. You know what's real sick about this? When they first came out, Blueface had all the hoes. Chrisean was actually a baddie at one point. She was bad at one point. Now they both look like two crackheads, okay? Like legit. How Chrisean mama looked earlier, Chrisean is gonna look just like that, but worse. Oh my God. This is crazy, bro.
All right, I'll keep that to myself. They ain't ready for that.
Yeah.
And you know it's crazy.
So she's saying they married technically, all right? It says, I thought you got married when he was in prison. LMFAO, clowns just be lying. She married to everything but the responsibilities of taking care of Junior and making sure he good. All right, it's crazy. So some people believe there might actually be a reason behind them claiming to be married so they can't testify on each other. It says, do they really think that marriage equals no testimony and it will save them in court? I think Rock and Blue are trying to look like a loving family to run off and elope. They're trying to get married so they can't testify against each other, but it won't matter because the feds have been collecting evidence. Also, I just saw a case where a girlfriend was arrested for witnessing her boyfriend abuse his child. Even though she didn't do it, she was well aware the child was endangered. Blue can go down for this too. His best bet was to cooperate with the feds and get immunity or reduced sentencing. People saying, I don't think they're that smart. Somebody just posted a video where Krusty Crack said that they're low-key married, and some of y'all ain't far off. But I don't think they got married for legal purposes. I think these idiots are just dumb and doing anything for clout. Okay?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So another point during the live stream, Chrisean was seen playing with a toy pistol in a scene that raised a few eyebrows. This was a little bit weird. Look at this.
I ain't trying to get away with his little coin, so.
Shut up.
No, that's innocent.
She said.
Coin, so. His little coin, trying to get away with his little coin, so.
Shut up.
What did
He's
she
trying
say?
to get away with his little coins, so pow, pow, pow. And he said, shut up. Right? She's not playing with superior little cat.
Oh, you see, I literally just said, oh, that's innocent. Until I heard what they said. He trying to get away with his little coin. Shut up. I ain't gonna lie. You keep playing with fire, you gonna get burnt. I'm telling you. Chrisean is gonna go. Man, shit.
It said, he about to be with Chrisean for a whole week, man. I know Nevaeh crashing out. She's probably given birth all by herself. What a piece of garbage, but we knew that already. I don't think he would miss it. Blue loves money. Streaming equals money. Nevaeh's labor stream would bring too much revenue to miss it. I actually do think he'd miss it. Just kind of proves a point to her, like show her that he can. Since she's high as F and already super low on brain cells, daily thought functioning. I hate her. Right, Chrisean really don't give a F. You're being investigated for unaliving Ronnie and still on stream playing with a toy pistol. She can't read a room to save her life.
To save her life. That comment is golden. She cannot read a room to save her life. She goes on live incriminating herself. She does all these things. She just gonna keep saying stuff as if we not gonna pick up on it, or as if we just gonna act like, oh, that's just Chrisean. Like, nah, bro, you're being investigated for a murder. And if you think the feds think you have no motive behind this, or you didn't have a motive for killing him, you are sadly mistaken. And if you don't think the feds have those live streams already, you are sadly mistaken. Feds ain't stupid.
I was just about to comment the same thing, pretending to shoot the chat while being investigated for murder. The second time, she is so painfully stupid, this whole circus feels like a fever dream. How can you do this to your pregnant-ass girlfriend right before she's about to give birth? I swear he tries to destroy this woman's mental health on purpose. Sick fucks. Okay, it is insane. She's absolutely fried. Look at her eyes. There's no way in hell she'll get back on her dumbass stream and preach about being pure and how demonic Blueface is after she repeatedly meets with him weekend after weekend to get banged out and dropped like a bad habit. Crazy. So she apparently she apparently described her and Blueface as the biggest power couple in the industry. All right? This is insane. She thinks that they're like Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Because I love you for real. Like, what? You know who we is? We bigger than Jay and Beyonce. And no shade to them, but we love them. But, you know, this our shit.
See, I can see when you got all the money in the world and everybody watching you, it's easy to say something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's real easy to be like, yeah, man, we bigger than... Ooh. It's real easy to say that when you got the money, you got the attention, you got all that. But y'all going to jail, babe. Y'all going to jail. And there ain't nothing you can do about that one. And it's not like Jay-Z and Beyonce, because at least Jay-Z and Beyonce had some class. Now, they got their problems too. But they had some class. Y'all make the black community look like shit. I'm just going to be honest.
I don't know about all that.
Chrisean
right? I don't know.
And she look crazy too.
I don't know about all that, bro. It says, what if the entire village is our word? We are bigger than Jay and Beyonce. It says, Blue calling this a confessional is actually the perfect description. I'm not even completely sure what's going on there, but it seems like Blue is literally just letting her talk. She seems very, very drunk and she's saying a lot of dumb shit. I think he's just letting this happen for content and he knows that she's going to jail for a long time. I honestly think that's what's going to happen. Sometimes you really don't have to argue, interrogate, or expose anyone. Just be quiet and give them the floor. People will tell on themselves eventually. She got to be rolling off a pill in that snow. Also, a Peepavello Vu fan. What if the village is our word? It's the meth giving her.
They said she off that. She probably is. She gotta be off the coke. She gotta be off the drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? You pop that X, you pop whatever you popping out there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever drug you taking, boy, it get you out your body. You just start saying shit, doing shit, talking crazy. Trying to tell you.
Feelings of grandiosity. She already has bipolar, so doing meth makes it 38,383 times worse. All right. Delusions of grandeur. That mania, and he's just laughing in her face. She's officially lost the daggone plot, although I don't think she ever had it in the first place. She's off her rocker now. She's on another planet. I've asked several people in the real world, younger kids I've worked with in my niece's college. No one even knows who Chrisean Malone is or Blueface, for that matter. Not one person I've met in real life even knows who these effing people are. Further proves her narcissistic personality disorder of grandiose, entitled bullshit. Okay, so last thing I'm going to show you is this. While all this is going on, the Redditors on Exposing Chrisean Rock have claimed that they are now being targeted as well. It says, be aware of the rock tards in here thinking that we care about our genuine comments being downvoted more than we care about the truth. They'll stop at nothing to get your account banned to push their narrative and further push confusion. I have a whole list. Inbox me and keep exposing them. Okay?
Damn.
They're saying that the Reddit team is somehow pushing the Chrisean Rock agenda. I don't know about that. Maybe you're smoking what Chrisean Rock's smoking. It says we need to start referring to them as her accomplices at this point. Her fans worship her like she's their god. Idolatry at its worst. We got to start telling the mods every time we see one they're here. Some of them have multiple accounts.
They on Chrisean Rock ass. They don't care, bro. They like, yo, nothing's getting taken down. If since Reddit took some comments down, they like Reddit's with Chrisean. We against Reddit. Keep posting like they going crazy. But you know what this is, bro? It's just a bunch of people that is sick of people like that, demonic individuals who just think they could do and get away with anything they want to do. And that's all that shit comes down to, you know what I'm saying? Chrisean Rock is really demonic, bro, and she's on some shit that she shouldn't be getting away with. And people just like, nah, bro, no man should want to have to come get their son, want to come see their son and be murdered for that.
Right, it says they actually got me muted for 3 days, and the second time they reported me would have been 7, but I won my appeal. Several
Especially as a community, we always see and go through how it is so hard for a black man to get his child or be around his child. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard enough for that to happen. Why is it when we got one that wants to be around his child, y'all kill him and you think it's funny? But we so close, we so fast to say black man ain't in their children's life. They so quick to say that. But when you got a black man that want to be in a child's life, he ends up dead. You know what I'm saying? And then you go off, run off with somebody else and say, oh, this is my real baby daddy. Come on, bro.
Are preparing a whole rollout to better regulate this movement. They will all be exposed slowly but surely. Says, I got reported the other day. My brain just cannot rationalize with people that support her or think that what she does is okay in any capacity.
I don't know, bro.
Man, they go after me in the YouTube comments hard. She's a great mom. You must not know anything about that. Okay, delusional. All right?
Yeah.
It is crazy. It is crazy. So, look, I'm not sure if, like, the Reddit team and the mods are
Man, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comments how you feel about this. We got a long one today. We got a good little hour-long video, but I wanted to break down that Chrisean Rock because we got a lot of evidence. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all feel like she going to jail? Think this is just one big coincidence? You think Ronnie was just in the streets? Y'all let me know in the comments. Thank you for supporting Evan Seals TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Until next time.